Ramble.
Thank you to Noom, Rothy's, Native, and Chime for sponsoring this episode.
What did you guys have for breakfast?
Becky, tell us what you had for
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because we know you had something fun.
You already know the answers.
Yeah. Tell us what you had.
Who just told us?
Someone's got to intro the podcast, ladies.
Okay,
Roll the tape.
this is You Can Sit With Us. Becky, what'd you have for breakfast today?
I'm one of your hosts, Becky, joined by Ariel,
I had cereal.
Maggie,
I had a banana because I wasn't hungry.
Rachel.
I had overnight oats in the car.
Ooh.
I love that. I had 2 pieces of toast, 2 hash browns, a cookie, a bag of Cheetos, and mental health medication.
That's part of your breakfast.
Chlorophyll water and coffee.
Talk to me about your chlorophyll water. Because I see you drinking this green water. Mm-hmm. What's the situation in there?
I mean, there is like literally no science to support it.
Does it taste good?
There are very few studies that support chlorophyll water for literally anything, but from personal experience, like 3 months ago, I saw a girl say, if you're a stinky person, which Keith and I are stinky, sweaty people.
Way. This is why you're drinking this?
That chlorophyll water is a natural deodorizer. So I was like, you know what? It's $20. I'll try it. I'll try anything.
You're a little plant.
It helped.
Yeah?
You're less stinky?
I'm less stinky.
Okay.
Wow.
Like when you're working out, it smells better.
Yeah, and just like during the day.
I feel like
flowers just growing out of your pits.
Yeah, that's why I have a jacket on. I don't want them to get exposed. Instead of underarm hair now, I just have like a pothos growing.
Oh, beautiful.
I was like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
The poppies are blooming under Becky's arms.
She's under the super bloom.
So the way that Becky said that like chlorophyll water makes you less stinky makes me think that you're supposed to bathe in it, not drink it.
Oh.
But if beauty starts from the inside
out.
It's how you nourish your body.
How's it taste?
Wow.
It just tastes like water. I put a little bit of lemon in it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, lemon's
I
really
like
good
it.
for you, especially in the mornings.
Yeah.
Kind of
Balance
sets
out
your...
the Chips
It makes
Ahoy.
your tongue green.
Yum.
Oh, no, you're pink.
I was pink. Might have been the Cheetos.
Well, welcome to You Can Sit With Us.
Yay! We are on fire today, guys.
Ariel's got new hair.
I have new hair.
It is
and
blonde.
because
it is cropped. It is adorable.
because all of my hair was gone, and I have all these tiny baby hairs. That's a good one for medical myths and musings. Is why do women lose their hair after having children? Tell me.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones?
Your hormones bolster up. You get all these delicious pregnancy hormones flowing through your body, and your hair gets luscious and it doesn't fall out. So you're not losing or shedding any normal amount of hair. And then you pop the babies out, and like 2 to 3 months after you have those babies, all of those hormones are depleted from your body, including the one that was keeping your hair from falling out. And if you had twins, that's double high, double drop.
If you had twins.
Just saying. And then all of your hair falls out. If you have triplets,
quins?
your triplets, you might as well just like
Damn.
What's
Just
after
shave your
that?
head.
just go ahead and buy
You're not
hats.
worried about your hair at that point.
Yeah. Also, you have no time to look in the
What is
mirror.
that going to do to your Havuna?
There's a... What did you call it?
Havuna.
What's a Havuna?
I don't know. I came up with it right now. I haven't had enough coffee this
You're a little
morning.
silly this
Your
morning.
little Havuna.
No,
Your Havuna. I think if you're having like over 4, that's a C-section, baby.
Even if they like just slide out one at a time.
No,
I don't slide.
I don't think.
I don't
I don't think.
No.
I think they're pulling them out through your belly.
Oh, TikTok's been serving me a lot of the not animatronic. What do you call them? Like when you were in school and they were like
The
not
robots?
humans. Yes, they were robots, but it's robots having birth, and it shows you like what happens
Oh,
to your
like
hoochie-coo and
your hoochie-coo.
and
Robots
it gets
giving
big.
birth? That's what is on TikTok?
That's what's on my
like
TikTok.
nursing school TikTok.
Becky, you gotta
like
fix your
medical
algorithm.
school TikTok.
Like composting, teenage drama, and
You're
like
into it.
house
You're
cleaning.
house cleaning and robot birth.
Becky's trying to like learn how to give birth.
Wow.
Listen, as someone who gave birth, I never looked. I was
God.
busy
Best
up
not
here
to
on
look.
the game of pushing them out. I never looked.
They didn't give
Best
you a
not to
mirror?
look.
I think they will if you ask. I was focused on the work ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see.
Why would I
I'd
want
be kind of interested.
I don't want to see.
I
You know,
think-
there's some people who like looking at like either shots or blood draws. What are
It
you?
helps them process it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some it's like 50-50.
Oh, I look away. I
Yeah.
do this.
I have to look away.
If I get a shot, or especially a blood draw, I put my
Shot's
shirt
one thing.
up over my face because I used to put a blankie over my face as a child, and it's
Yeah.
comforting. And I look away, and I'm like,
Yeah, I guess shots
do what
one
you have to
thing.
do.
A literal
look at
human coming out of your lower half of your body is
That's for your
very
partner to
different.
see.
or not
or
see
not.
if they
Or not
choose
see.
not to.
My dad
But
fainted.
don't you want to know how long it's going to take? Like, I feel like they could be lying to you. And they're like,
What do you mean? Can
one
you-
more push. And I'd be like, let me see the mirror. And be like, that baby's not even crowning.
They might lie to you a little to encourage you. They wouldn't lie that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. According to Grey's Anatomy,
They
Grey's
lied a lot.
Anatomy is
They
fake.
lie.
Grey's Anatomy.
they lie. Miles knows what's up. They lie.
That is where we should get
Well,
all of our medical
Grey's
information.
Anatomy
Grey's
is
Anatomy.
very fake.
I disagree, but I'll leave that to the nurse in the room. And Maggie,
yeah.
speaking of medical things,
Yeah, we're gonna intro
Maggie
medical
Anatomy.
myths and musing, and today we are talking about the 5-second rule.
love it.
Yes.
Who believes in the 5-second rule in here?
Raise your hand.
100%.
Becky and Ariel,
I
raise your
believe
hand.
in the 60-second rule.
Yeah.
I believe if you
Maybe
find
like
it
a
on the
2-minute
floor and
rule.
it doesn't have dirt on it, it's good to
good.
go.
It's good.
It depends on what floor. My
Yeah.
floor's at home? Yes, baby.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay,
guess
so
like
what do you
this
guys
floor,
think?
no.
This floor and this office
This
full
office.
of rats, not.
Yeah, you'd get rabies.
If it touches the desk, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
Ugh.
So there was a research study that took place at Rutgers University by food microbiologists. They
Who
used
are food microbiologists?
Yes, they were food microbiologists, and they used 4 food items. They used toast, buttered toast, watermelon, and a gummy bear. And they knew
Did they go to my house?
Becky's breakfast. For
real.
Becky's breakfast.
for real.
Who gave them a key?
And
I do like that one of the items is wet because
Yes.
that's a very
That's
different
important.
thing.
That's
Who
important.
was outside your house last night?
Oh my God.
You have to explain that now.
Well, Becky woke up to her Ring camera telling her that
Someone was getting broken up with.
that
we
would
couldn't
be funny.
see him.
what time was it at?
Like 3:30.
And it
was
picked
not
it
a
up.
good
Yelling.
breakup.
Oh no!
I never loved you anyway.
I never loved you anyway. And then they said, F you. I was like, oh my
Dang.
God.
You can't come
Wow.
back from that.
No, I tried to find them, like to see if they were somewhere else.
You don't
Ghosts.
know.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Maybe.
Maybe I got ghosts.
Oh.
Yikes.
That'd be cute.
Ghost breakup.
Ghost breakup.
I didn't know they could pick up like far away noise.
I hope it was far away. That's kind of scary. I'm hoping for.
I'm hoping for you too.
No, it just happened to be like something like moved outside. Like
Oh,
there was
and
like
it
a
got-
light
and,
or
like,
something, and the Ring camera
oh.
turned on, and they
then
happened to be talking loud enough.
Got it.
All right.
So it wasn't that the Ring camera picked up this breaking
That was happening like on my porch.
and told you. Yeah, they came for your
happening over
rosemary,
the,
and then they were like, "I never loved you anyway."
I'm taking these lemons.
Oh, guys, we're off the rails.
We
Yeah.
are off
We
the
got
rails.
okay.
toast,
Let's circle
buttered
back.
toast, watermelon,
circle
and
back.
gummy bears.
So
Okay,
it's important to note that there's different textures going on, right?
Okay.
And then also they used 4 different surfaces. I believe they used carpet, wood, stainless steel, and there was maybe one more. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they made
Granite.
sure that there was a bacteria like salmonella. Salmonella is very common for food poisoning, and it was similarly like able to get you sick, but they wanted to make sure that the study wasn't dangerous. So even if it was contaminated, they were measuring. So they dropped each item of food on each of the surfaces for 1 second all the way up to 5 minutes. So there was like many experiments going on at once.
I have a hypothesis.
I also
What
have
do you
a hypothesis.
What do you think? Which food and which surface was the most likely to be covered in germs?
Buttered toast on carpet.
I'm going to say that it doesn't matter the amount of time
that was my
it happened.
Hypothesis. 1 second, 5 minutes.
If it touched the bacteria, it had it. It doesn't matter if it was there for 5 minutes or 1 second.
A really old radio lab where they talked about germs passing from handshakes and how you could like collect other people's DNA passing from the handshake. And whoever was hosting this radio lab had once, as like a child, shook John F. Kennedy's hand, and he was like, "Did I have presidential matter on my hand?" And the answer was yes. So I'm thinking also no time. Time doesn't matter. 1 second, you're bad. 5 minutes, you're bad. Or 1 second, you're good. 5 minutes, you're good. I think watermelon's the worst. It's so wet.
Watermelon is the worst just because of like the surface area and that it like clings to things. But shockingly, carpet was not the most dirty because a lot of the time the surface area on carpet, like the germs usually sit at the bottom of that. Whereas stainless steel and wood, when something drops on it, the surface area is all flat. So things are able to cling to it a lot easier.
But carpet makes you feel the grossest
It does.
about
and
it.
like, especially if you have pets, like you pick up whatever. Let's say you pick up
Eating
your
watermelon off of carpet. Nobody.
Yeah.
So I may have done that.
I was like, and now I'm going to tell you about the time I had salmonella. Based in science and built by psychologists, Noom doesn't give you rules, but instead teaches you how to think so you can accomplish your personal health goals, stick with them long term, and get healthy for good. I love using Noom because I have more energy. I'm starting to enjoy exercising again, which is really nice. It's also like very sort of stress-free fitness, which I appreciate. I love that there's a forgiving, empathetic nature to the program. So far, it's been really great for me.
Based in psychology, Noom teaches you why you make the choices you do and gives you the tools to replace your habits with healthier ones. Noom's cognitive behavioral approach means that you're not just improving your health, you're gaining knowledge and habits you need to stay healthy. Everyone is busy, that's why Noom doesn't demand much of your time. They only ask for 10 minutes a day. There's science to getting healthier. It's called Noom. Sign up for your trial today at Noom, that's NOOM.com/sitwithus. Sign up for your trial today at Noom, NOOM.com/sitwithus. Once again, that's Noom, NOOM.com/sitwithus. So I'm not telling you guys that you're going to get salmonella like if you eat something off of the floor. I think cross-contamination is like the 6th leading cause of food poisoning across the board. Okay. So it's just kind of like you may not.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you're exposed to, like what the microorganism is, what the surface area on the surface is, and like what the surface area on the food. But
so did
maybe
time not matter?
Time, I think it didn't.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, I believe. I'll have to check back.
So the 5 second rule, you can count to 5, but
it still is
the
exposed.
damage is done.
Yeah.
The damage is done.
It's almost like if you think of it as microorganisms like wet sand, like when you drop something on the ground, it's like it's going to pick it up.
And so I guess the real question is, where does salmonella live and where does it come from? You know, like where does this? So you're going to get whatever bacteria if it drops onto that bacteria, right? And it probably doesn't matter what the food is as long as it has like a surface area that touched it. And but what about toast? Toast is pretty good.
Toast is, it depends on the surface. So it was less likely to pick up stuff on the carpet than it was. And buttered, it was on buttered toast that was better on carpet than it was on
buttered toast.
On wood and stainless steel. Stainless steel was shockingly had a lot on it.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's what they use in like commercial kitchens and stuff. Ooh.
I think it's easier to clean than carpet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sanitizing it because it's not porous at all is much easier.
That's true. It
And
doesn't hold on to things.
So then, like, dropping something on a city sidewalk is a no-go.
Oh my gosh.
But dropping something on your floor at home
is different.
Is different because you clean it, and like I'm almost 100% sure that there's not salmonella on my floor.
Yeah. There's almost a sense of comfort, but are you a shoe or non-shoe household?
Here's the thing. Yes. If you're taking the same science into account, and you walk around on city sidewalks with your shoes and you don't take your shoes off immediately when you come home, your home has probably got trace particles of city sidewalks on the floor.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Where baby Finn is crawling around.
I wish he was crawling. That would be fun.
No. Enjoy while he's not moving.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're right. And your pets and your...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pets.
Huh.
Well, that's a great way to start the morning, guys. Thinking about all the nasty things living on your floor.
Yeah. I don't mop that often either. We vacuum on the reg, but mopping, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Do you guys wear shoes at home? You don't. You're really good.
We don't. We've been moving lately, so we've been pretty bad because like there's a lot of people like coming in, like the movers and stuff. And I'm like, we'll take care of it later.
Yeah. You will. The movers will stop and you'll do like a deep clean.
And then we'll be shoeless.
Okay. What about you guys?
We're a no-shoe household, but none of our friends will listen to that.
I listen. But when I go outside.
We even this weekend locked the bedroom door because you have to walk. There's 2 doors to get into the bathrooms. You can either walk through our bedroom or you can walk through the hallway. I locked the bedroom door. I was like, okay, nobody's going to walk through here. Nobody's going to use our bathroom. That's in our bedroom.
Did they walk through anyway?
I use their
the little name
boundary
names,
breakers.
I didn't know.
Name names.
It was open.
It was Margaret.
It was
Margaret and Eugene.
Oh, shit.
People always, for some reason, when you have a white carpet, I feel like they gravitate towards the white carpet in their shoes.
Oh, absolutely.
They're like, I'm going to go step on this specifically.
Yep.
I think it's because it's where Alfred usually is. So everybody wants to go pet Alfred.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fair. You can't put temptation on the white carpet.
He is cute. But yeah, we just clean the floor a lot. And we don't have like real wood floor. We have like fake wood, which love it.
It's
so much easier to clean.
It's easier to clean. And so my parents got fake wood floors because there's this like foam that you put underneath it that makes it actually softer on your knees to walk around.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Science. I don't know.
Science.
It's just how science works.
How easy is it to put in radiant floor heating? You know,
Very
how, like
difficult.
in Europe,
Ask someone who is moving
you know,
right
in
now.
Europe when you go in and like the hotels, all the things are heated.
Colorado,
I'm like,
they do it a lot in Colorado. I feel like
Really?
I've stayed in like houses there.
I mean, okay,
It's nice.
if you are replacing the floor already, it's actually quite easy because what it is it's just like
You run the
pipes underneath.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
But if you already have floors,
Don't do it.
Don't do it because you have to
Rip
remove
up
the
the
floor to put it in.
Also, I want it because I'm always cold, but
I'm
like
always
it
cold.
seems extreme to do that
When you
in
already have-
California.
Yeah,
That would
especially.
be,
Yeah.
If I was living in North Dakota, first thing I'm doing.
Yeah, it's so hard to wake up in the morning
Because
when
then your
you're
heat
freezing cold.
rises and your floors are cozy.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Korean spa and laid on the like warm jade floor? Why is that
yeah.
the best spot for a nap in the whole universe?
I don't know. I took so many naps when we went to Wee Spa. I was like,
Yes.
I'll live here now.
I'm just going to lay here in my robe while other women walk around in their robes. And I don't know why, but I'm just being lulled to sleep.
Wait, you got a
loved
robe
it.
at Wee Spa?
When you go to the
I went to
communal
Olympic,
area.
but yes.
Oh, I was gonna say I was walking around naked.
Yeah,
Yes,
we were
you
naked.
walk
when
around
we
I feel
went.
like
naked.
it's fully encouraged and actually discouraged.
Yeah, you can't
not
have
to
clothes.
wear
Yeah.
to be wearing clothes.
Yeah.
But I would always lay on the jade floor before a facial, and they would always give me a robe to go into the facial room.
I see.
I liked the scrub. The woman just like flipped me around on this table, like my naked little butt, like a little whale. She was just like, "Pew!" and like whipped me over. And I was like, this is the best day of my life.
And then they throw buckets of water.
Buckets of water.
It's
Just
so good.
buckets of water.
I can't handle the
I
scrub.
loved it.
I've done it twice.
love
It
the
feels amazing, but when
Afterwards.
I leave, I like
Red.
break out in like a little red rash from my sensitive skin, just being like, "You're too white for this
I
scrub."
have a lot of skin
I
tags like
loved
on my
it.
chest.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a hormonal thing, but they always try and rip them off. I'm like, ow!
Oh my
I'm like, it's supposed to stay there. Trust me. Trust me.
Wait, they're supposed to stay on? I rip all of mine off.
Don't they
Mine are
bleed?
like red.
Yeah, just for like
Mine
a
are like
second.
red moles. Yeah. But
You can take them off with a little thread. You get them from like, so like I've tiggle bitties. So you get them sometimes when your skin rubs together. And if you got tiggle bitties, you get them under your Like
those might be
area.
different.
Yeah.
Mine have capillaries in them. So I'm like, please don't rip those off.
Oh my goodness.
Blood.
Sometimes it rains on your birthday. Sometimes the line for coffee wraps around the building. Sometimes life stinks. The good news? You don't have to, because Native Deodorant has your back. Native cares about the products you put on your body. They're stopping the stink the right way. That's the Native difference. You probably already know about Native's legendary aluminum-free deodorant, but have you tried their body wash, toothpaste, or their brand new mineral-based sunscreen? Native now has a broad-spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen for your face and body. It's lightweight, absorbs quickly, and you can choose between unscented or coconut and pineapple.
Native's on a mission to overhaul your entire hygiene routine by putting the care in self-care with products carefully made to work against odor that are made with the simple ingredients and smell great. You can get their deodorant and body wash in amazing scents like coconut and vanilla, citrus and herbal musk, lavender and rose, and more. You can even build your own personalized product bundles. Mix and match 3 of your favorite scents and keep them on rotation so you can have something for every occasion.
Stay fresh, stay clean with Native by going to nativedeo.com/sitwithus or use promo code SITWITHUS at checkout and get 20% off your first order. That's nativedeo.com/sitwithus or use promo code SITWITHUS at checkout for 20% off your first order. Do you guys get your skin checked at the dermatologist?
Yes.
No.
Once per year.
You're supposed to get it once per year. I think I'm pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm very good.
I think I'm like once every
Very
other, once every 3.
I go every year.
That's good.
Yeah.
No,
That's
because
really good.
I was chatting with somebody who like their parent had a melanoma, and I was like, "Oh, well, you must get your skin checked all the time," and they're like, "No." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
No, you have to go. You absolutely have to go. Do you guys check your partners?
Oh, I do not do that.
No. I actually did bring up to Keith that we should go to the dermatologist because he has a little itchy scalp, itchy body. We think it's our water.
Oh.
And I just want
You want to put a
retinol.
filter on your...
And
I just want a prescription retinol.
There's like moles
You can put a
that Zach
filter on your
have,
shower.
like around that I just keep an eye on. Like if it starts
Yeah.
growing or it starts to look
Yeah.
odd colors.
You got to check your partners because that is like the number one way that people will find melanomas is your partner who sees your body every day is like, that looks different.
Yeah.
You should probably get that checked.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
next door neighbor, she is 32. She just had one removed on her leg.
Oh my goodness.
Gee.
Yeah.
Wear your sunscreen.
Yeah. You have to wear
your
sunscreen.
layers.
But
Get them
like,
checked.
So my dad had a melanoma on his arm, and it was my mom who found it. But it was right at his at the like the line of your sleeve, where if you're wearing short sleeves, you would put on sunscreen here, and then it wouldn't quite get all the way up your sleeve, and so so you've got your farmer's tan, but every once in a while the sun sees the like the upper part of your arm, and that was where it was. And somebody else I know got one on their ear, where of course people forget to put sunscreen on their ears.
Because it's such
putting
a
it on your
weird
face and your neck, but you're
area.
not putting it on the tops of your ears.
No, I don't know that I've ever sunscreened my ears.
I know. I
sunscreen my ears.
sunscreen my
I got
kids'
big
ears
ears.
like crazy. I'm like, oh, gotta get those ears.
Oh, that probably feels nice.
Go get your skin checked and have other people check your skin, because skin cancer happens.
Yeah.
Anywho,
This episode is out of control.
this took a diggity dark turn.
Look, none of us got a lot of sleep last night. We're working on like 5 hours. Maybe.
Yeah, we did not get very much sleep.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Where were you, by the way?
One of the babies was wearing a fever, and I gave her Tylenol a couple times, and it seems to be down. I think it might be molars because Poppy doesn't have a fever, and she's otherwise fine.
Yeah.
And she wanted ice cream for breakfast, so I'm gonna guess it's molars.
Yeah.
Also,
She wanted ice cream for
I'm gonna get her some
The
pasta.
Either
funniest
molars or
part
she's
about-
hungover. One or the other.
Yeah.
her wanting ice cream for breakfast is that I don't know that they've ever had ice cream, but she was like, ice cream. And I was like, okay. So we froze bananas and blended them with heavy cream and cinnamon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's banana ice cream.
You make her
I
some
love that.
sorbet.
Yeah. They thought it was, I don't think she's had ice cream.
She must.
That's a really good idea. Blending bananas with
It works. It almost
Okay.
works
It's like
well
a banana
enough for
foster.
adults.
Isn't
pretty
that
good.
What else is an ice cream? Isn't it just
sugar
and cream.
Sugar and cream.
Sugar and cream?
Sugar and cream.
Huh.
Have you guys ever made ice cream?
Yeah, in science class.
In science class?
Yeah,
Not for eating?
Not as an adult.
Not for my personal
It's too hard
consumption.
unless you have an ice cream maker, which is a big appliance to have around all the time. You guys have one, though.
We have an ice cream maker, yes.
Ooh.
It was a
that.
wedding gift.
From
Does it get good use?
thoughts on without a recipe ice cream.
Yes. We have an ice cream maker. We've made ice cream. It is very simple, but if you don't get the proportions right, then you just get soup.
Oh
no.
Yeah. You just have sugar soup. Which is delicious. I mean,
Great.
Like,
love one.
Would recommend.
it's awesome, but not ice cream. But I always like those, like the Food 52 catalog or the Williams Sonoma catalog, and they always.
What is with Food 52? It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. How is it so incredibly beautiful? I know. I just want everything.
And you're like, I definitely need this little butter jar to hold my butter.
Yeah. Or like, I want to
don't need
replace
that.
all my pots and pans to these amazingly beautiful ones.
Yeah.
Like,
We were looking for a basket for the farmer's market, and Food 52, of course, had one that was way too expensive. Even their farmer's market basket, something that is supposed to be so simple.
I know.
My childhood best friend and I have, over the last few years, done this unwritten rule where for each other's birthdays, we just buy one thing from Food 52 and send it.
Cute.
And I don't think we've shopped anywhere else for the other one for like a few years.
Yeah. My sister and I do the same thing. We just give each other Food 52 stuff all the time. And now they have their own brand. Oh, this is just a Food 52.
Hashtag sponsored?
This is just a Food 52.
Do you guys sponsor? I didn't know. I thought Food 52 was fake.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was like one of those sites that pops up where it's like, that's not real.
Oh no, it's real.
It's amazing.
They have recipes
You're
too.
going to love it. You're going to love it.
They
Truly.
have recipes. They have kitchen gadgets.
They have like a blog.
It's really good for gifts. It's really good for gifts because you're like, oh, let me get this beautiful juicer, like little thing for a friend who just like moved into a new house or something. You know, like it's good for stuff like that.
Like handmade stuff. They like handmade cutting boards and things like that. But they have their own brand now that's called 52, but super colorful like kitchenware. Really fun stuff.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Kind of like those Meeson knives that we
Hashtag actually sponsored.
I want to talk about middle parts.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's do a
Where am I?
I see all
a check
the
around the room for those of you listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm looking straight ahead at Becky Habersberger. Describe what she's got going on, Maggie.
She has a beautiful middle part with some curtain bang beauty action going on.
I do love those curtain bangs.
And Becky's got volume.
She got voluminous hair, very beautiful, very sheen. Yeah.
So nice.
Your hair. It's always bouncy.
Let's keep going.
is
It's always
always
healthy.
Like about my hair.
We like
What else
everything.
do we like about
so
Maggie?
good.
Here's
like
my
about
new
me.
favorite thing about your hair is you posting a photo on Instagram and Keith being like, it's the perfect length. I was like, Keith.
No,
Keith.
it's because
Get a room.
for years
Get
I've
a
been
room,
like, I'm
Keith.
gonna cut my hair off, and Keith's like, I just don't think you'll like it, because I've done many things to my hair
And then
over
he
the
has
years.
to listen to it.
So every time I go to a salon appointment, I'm always like, all right, getting a bob today. And he's like, I don't think it's a good idea. I think you'll look beautiful in anything, but I don't think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
I think you could pull it off.
I don't know. I had one when I was younger, and he's correct. I did regret it.
My mom,
He isn't wrong.
as a mother of three, she like got tired of doing our hair. So there was at one point where we're all 3 years apart, but at this certain time in our life, we all had bob cuts. It's because my mom just didn't want to do our hair anymore.
She knew it was up.
She's
She's
over
like,
it.
cut it off.
She's
That
over
brings
it.
up a good question. When do I cut the baby's hair?
Whenever you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Then just leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, have they ever had a cut? Because okay,
I'll do it.
Our first nanny, was Guatemalan, and she said that when their babies are born and start to have a little bit of hair, they shave their heads so that it grows out evenly. And she said that she thinks that it grows out thicker that way. And so so like there are a lot of people out there.
Are you telling me to shave June and Poppy's heads?
I think
do
that ship has sailed. I think that you're supposed to do it when they're like
infants.
2 months old, not when they're
Becky, stop trying
2
to
years old.
sabotage my girl's hair.
I don't know if you saw that haircut video, but I did a pretty good job.
I mean,
Pretty good.
Program.
Ariel, you are rocking
A side part.
And I was just thinking, it looks darling.
Yeah, it looks
thanks.
good.
Really
good.
You guys are so sweet. I'm pretty sure that every time I turn my head like this, you can see my bald spot.
You
which is
can
why
see your bald spot. We cannot see your bald spot.
We are not aware
You're
of
zoning
it.
in on it. Although I do remember when Becky thought I cut kitten bangs in my hair, and I was like, no, these are just the baby hairs growing out, and
Hey,
it's
they look
horrific.
cute. I was like, I like those bangs. You're really rocking some. They were cute. I don't know what she's talking about. It was cute. It was really cute.
I don't think I can do a middle part. I tried it. I did. I was one of those people in my bathroom trying to part my hair down the middle, and the side that has the side part is like, I almost have like a volume on that side
From like years
of parting my hair on the side.
You gotta train it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
I
You
remember
gotta train it because
when
I
I was like a
cowlick.
kid, I wanted a side ponytail and it wouldn't like go the way I wanted. My mom was like, you have to train your hair. We have to start brushing it that way while it's wet and then pulling it over, and we'll train your hair to lay down so you can have like a side ponytail. Because I was a
Smart woman.
really
Smart
cool
woman.
90s kid.
Yeah, I remember even when like side bangs, like intense side bangs were like
Oh, yeah.
the thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, you
Rabbit
even have to
esque.
like train your hair for that and like
Yeah.
clip it, blow dry it.
Yeah.
But like they say, if you're like your hair is feeling flat, switch your side part
And
to
you know
the
what?
other side.
Here's the real question.
More volume.
Volume.
Ariel Fulmer,
Yes.
do you want a middle part?
Yeah.
I really like your middle parts. I do. Have you heard about this company making stylish, sustainable shoes and bags? They're carefully crafted with eco-friendly materials like repurposed plastic water bottles and marine plastic. Rothy's shoes are incredibly comfortable with zero break-in period thanks to their seamlessly knit-to-shape design. With many styles to choose from, Rothy shoes are the perfect way to add some comfort and style to your closet.
I love my Rothys. I basically live in white sneakers every day, so I thought I would change it up. And I got these like vintagey looking Rothys where they're like a little off-white, you know? And they have some cute embellishing on the sides. My favorite part is I can put them in the washer. I can just wash them right up if they get dirty. I don't have to, take them off, clean them by hand, sit on the floor, all that stuff that comes along with cleaning your shoes. Rothys are available in a range of styles and come in an ever-changing array of colors, prints, and patterns. Rothys has transformed nearly 100 million bottles into beautiful shoes, handbags, and face masks.
Check out all the amazing shoes, bags, and masks available right now at rothys.com/sitwithus. That's rothys.com, rothys.com/sitwithus. Style and sustainability meet to create your new favorites. Head to rothys.com/sitwithus today.
So Ariel, is your newfound, I don't want to call it an insecurity. I don't want to put an insecurity on you, but is your newfound...
You can call it an insecurity.
Yeah,
I
feeling
am
or-
insecure about my hair.
Yeah, your newfound insecurity or, thoughts about your hair, is it at all influenced by the TikTokers who are telling women in our age group or just people in our age group that we should have middle parts and we have to burn our skinny jeans?
It absolutely is. I'm wearing the skinniest of skinny jeans today, too.
And you look cute.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I love coming and sitting here.
Listen, we're not going to do what the teens are doing. That's for the teens.
I know.
We're going to do what
I don't
we
know.
like.
I did it.
I did
I
it.
did it. The kids on TikTok said do a middle part. I was like, yes. They were like, do not wear skinny jeans. I was like, Levi's ribcage, here I come. Thank you.
I rock both. Like some days I'll do side, some days I'll do middle. So when that all came out,
You're
I was
so
like, oh my gosh,
versatile.
am I out of touch with my own generation?
Are you in touch with both generations?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Here's why I have a middle part.
Go
It's
for it.
because when I parted the baby hairs, the tiny baby hairs, some of them over to the side, they stayed shorter longer because they were reaching. But if I parted them down the middle, then they were kind of like evenly split. It gave them their best advantage. And that's how my middle part got locked in 2 years ago.
Interesting. Okay, maybe
Because I was a little off to the
Yeah,
side before
maybe
that.
just play around with it one day if you want it, but don't be peer pressured by the kids. Though I do
Yeah.
think it's funny that we're peer pressured by children and not celebrities now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
The kids are like rebelling. They're like, fuck you
Listen to
adults.
us.
Listen to us. Don't listen to Justin Bieber. You're going to listen to me. I have 3 million TikTok followers.
Is Justin
much
Bieber an adult
rather
now?
listen to kids than Justin Bieber, unless we're talking pop music, in which case, yeah, Bieber, sure.
Yeah.
I believe he prefers soul.
Yummy's a band.
Oh, I don't know about this. Tell us what.
He was like mad that he was not nominated. He was like nominated in the pop category or something at the Grammys. And he was like, it's a soul album.
It's a soul
Or like
album.
R&B. I'm going to get all the believers being like, fuck you.
The Beliebers
I'm
will come
sorry,
for
Mom.
you.
I said I would stop swearing and I can't.
Mom,
I just can't do it.
have you bought wide-legged pants yet?
Oh, I own a lot of wide
rocking
leg
those.
pants. Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
before
I do
that
love wide
was
leg pants. Yeah.
a statement was made about wide leg.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Wide-leg pants are hard if you're short. You're not short.
No.
I'm just speaking from
Personal experience.
just this corner right here. They're so hard if you're
I'm
short.
with you, girl. Under 5'7".
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well under 5'7".
But I have been feeling a lot of new insecurities, you know, that come with age and with, you know, parenting.
Yeah.
And yes, I do feel like TikTok has sort of enhanced those insecurities, you know, like somebody telling me that I'm old really seals the deal, guys.
I know.
You know, like, and so, yeah, I guess like parting my hair to the side, it does make me like, that didn't make me feel old before. And so why should it make me feel old now? But it
I'm
does.
with you. All of a sudden, I
okay.
like looked around the grocery store, the workplace, wherever, and I saw women in like flowy shirts and very skinny pants, and I was like, oh, that's what moms look like now, and teachers look like now, and adults look like now. That's not, and those are my peers.
Right. Right.
Whereas like our moms looked a certain way, right? And you like identified them as like older mom. And I was like, oh, that's what grown-up women look like now. And and it is I.
Yeah. But also, what's wrong with that?
Oh,
You
I don't
know?
think there's anything wrong with that. The teens are always, these teens are going to grow up wearing what they wear. And then there are going to be new teens who wear something else and make them feel old. And like, it just, I saw a great TikTok that was like,
TikTok?
that was like Generation Alpha entering the conversation. And there was a millennial in her side part in skinny jeans. And then there was a like Zoomer in her, like, she had like pigtails and like baggy shirt, baggy pants, and then this alpha holographic entered, and it was like millennials realizing that they actually are old now because they were in their 40s or 50s in this, and I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
There'll
that
be
is
someone
funny.
else who'll make them feel old.
Yeah.
This is a cycle of life.
Circle.
So for me, this whole conversation about side parts and middle parts, it's about reframing the conversation from, you know, somebody telling you that you are old and that you look old because you have a side part, and thinking to myself, like, there's nothing wrong with being old. There's nothing wrong with having a side part or choosing to wear skinny jeans. You know, it's, and so when I am parting my hair in the morning, I'm not going to look at myself and tell myself that I am old. You know, like that is harmful to my self-esteem.
Yes.
You know, and I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, I have a side part. I'm not going to part it in the middle because I want to look young. You know,
No.
I
And
am
I
going to
think-
part on the side because that is how I like it.
Trying to look younger than you are sometimes makes you
look
seem
older.
old.
Exactly. You're so right about like how we looked at our moms and we're like, don't wear that. That makes you look old. You know? And I think about that now. I definitely told my mom that because she had this like this super awesome 80s jacket that looked like something that Michael Jackson would wear. It was like a military style jacket, bright red. I mean, my mom, she used to wear some very loud clothing. I mean, she's just a very loud person in general. And I was like, Mom, you can't wear that out of the house. You can't wear that to work. You know, she's like, why not? I love this jacket. You know, and we had like a battle of wills. And now I think to myself, like, wear that jacket, Mom. Like, you rock you.
Yeah.
You know, who cares if it makes you look like you're 35? You are 35.
Yeah.
Do it. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a teenager, I was like,
You were mortified.
I was mortified.
I remember my mom showed up to my high school to like help out with like a school event in a velour jumpsuit. And I always got so mad at her because she insisted on wearing a nude velour jumpsuit.
Oh, no.
So like all my friends would be like, your mom looks naked.
That's really
She'd walk around campus.
They have a fair
power
point.
move. A power move.
Magali knew what was
I know.
She was ahead of the game.
Velour
She was.
jumpsuit.
She was.
Speaking of pet peeve, nude leggings should never exist.
Oh.
Nude colored leggings.
Oh.
When you like look across the street and you're like, oh wait, it's just a woman who's wearing an unfortunate color pair of leggings.
Why do nude leggings exist?
I do not know.
Just they want all the colors,
That's
you know?
fascinating.
All the color.
You know,
Also,
Wes has
nude leggings are different on different skin types. Just don't wear the one that's nude for you.
Right.
And you're good. You're good.
Have you guys ever had a phenomenon? I used to throw, not like literal, but
Phenomenon.
I was in Home Goods the other day and I was like, I remember when my mom would drag me to like Macy's Home Store, Home Goods. And I'd be like, Mom, it's been 4 hours. I want to get out of this Home Goods. And the other day I was like, I fucking love Home Goods. I could spend
This
all
is my
day in
had an
here.
epiphany.
And I was
Every
like,
day.
oh shit, am I turning into my mom?
We all
And
are
I'm proud.
turning into our
I'm like,
mothers.
I love my mom.
To our mothers.
Easily.
And I actually feel really good about that.
that means Becky's going to be more and more adorable by the year.
I know.
I'm ready for it. I'm going to get smaller and smaller and smaller.
And cuter and cuter and
My
cuter.
hair's going to get shorter and shorter and shorter.
Shout out to you, Kim.
Shout out
Oh
to
my God.
Kim.
If you got a bob, you might look a lot like your mom.
Oh,
So you
my
can't pull it
God.
off.
She did have a bob once. She had a platinum blonde bob, and she came home with this like bright blonde hair, and like I have trouble with change, so I just burst into tears.
Oh, man.
I'm sure that made her feel real
She
good.
was like, "Oh boy, oh boy."
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but we would get these like matching mother-daughter like outfits and take pictures at like the Pennies.
Yeah.
And so I remember we were wearing these like matching, like almost moo like bright green floral dresses. And she had this platinum bob. And my hair was like out to here. And I was like,
Well, here's how I'm connecting with the youth. I took the girls down to San Diego on Friday for this photo shoot thing. And they were walking in their little wide-legged lavender plaid pants, lavender gingham pants, and their little like muscle tank tops. And this really cute, maybe a model, like surfer girl with drop waist shorts who couldn't have been older than 17, 16,
What's a drop
19.
waist short?
It's a short, it's kind of like harem. It's
Yeah.
like, got
okay.
drop crotch.
Drop crotch.
That's
Okay,
what
okay,
it's like.
drop crotch.
Drop waist?
drop
Drop
waist.
crotch.
That's your booty's out. If you drop the waist, I was like, oh, I knew low rise was coming back. But oh my.
Shorts.
Yeah,
She was
show that
very
crotch.
cool. She looked at the girls and looked at me and she goes, oh, those outfits are so cute. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm not so cute, but my kids' clothes are
You are
cute.
so cute, Rachel.
You are
So
cute.
They were,
We are becoming our mothers, though.
yeah.
Also, Target is my happy place.
Yes. Yes,
And Home Goods.
yes. And Home Goods.
And Home Goods, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the youth,
The youth.
Becky, do you want to take us into your pop culture corner?
Yes. Welcome to Becky's Pop Culture Corner. You guys, I just want to make sure that in the coming weeks, I know you said you were having trouble connecting with the youths. So I want to
We
make
are.
sure.
We're trying to, you know, I think our audience is pretty young.
Yes.
We're trying to connect with the youth.
Yeah, so there's something coming up that you guys are going to need to know about because you're going to see a lot of it in the pop culture headlines. And it has to do with children, specifically the cast of High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 2. It is debuting.
Wait. Can we slow that
musical.
down? High School Musical, the musical, the series.
So fun to say.
Season 2.
Season 2. What if we have not seen season 1?
Don't worry, it's available to stream on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Hashtag ad.
Excellent.
Hashtag Disney partner.
We're not.
We're not, but like, yo,
but we
Disney.
would love to
Hey.
be.
Disney,
Hey,
we would
Disney.
love that.
Hey, Disney, we're available.
Yeah.
And we don't curse that much.
We'll stop.
I can
Fully.
be bleeped. I can be bleeped.
I've got a hot take, you guys. Your bank account should work with you and not against you. Chime is an award-winning app and debit card with no hidden fees or monthly minimums. After all, you earned your money and you deserve to keep it. With Chime, you can get fee-free overdraft on up to $100 in debit purchases with SpotMe. It's like overdraft protection, but better. Get your paycheck, benefits, stimulus check, and tax return up to 2 days earlier with direct deposit. No hidden fees or monthly minimums, plus 38,000 fee-free ATMs with MoneyPass and Visa Plus Alliance.
Turn on alerts to let you know when your card is used and instantly block your card if something seems fishy. Join the millions on Chime. Sign up takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Apply now at chime.com/sitwithus. That's chime.com/sitwithus. Chime is a financial technology company. Banking services provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, N.A., members FDIC. Eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Overdraft only applies to debit card purchases. Limit starts at $20 and may be increased up to $100 by Chime. Early direct deposit depends on the payer. Out-of-network cash withdrawal fees apply. Third-party and cash deposit fees may apply. Go to chime.com/sitwithus for details.
Who is in High School Musical, the musical? Is it Zac Efron?
No, Zac Efron is not in it, but I believe it is still Kenny Ortega is doing something with it. It is produced by Disney. It's on Disney Plus. It came out on the very first day that Disney Plus launched last year. And Keith and I were like, let's watch this. Haha, as a joke. The joke became real, and then we were watching it like every week.
You
we were
love
like,
it.
This is great. So the two main stars are star-crossed lovers, Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett.
Wait, Olivia Rodrigo
Of
Driver's license.
So this is
license.
where it comes together. Okay, so they had beautiful chemistry on screen.
She can obviously sing.
She can
We've
obviously
all heard
She
the song.
also wrote one of the songs that's on the show. Like she's
good for her.
insanely talented. So they're together in the show, but they're kind of like, they're will they, won't they, will they, won't they.
Very high school.
Very high school. The rumor, these are all rumors, nothing is confirmed, is that they were dating at the time.
Like in real life.
Like in real life.
I mean, that happens.
Yes. But now the drama happened last year when driver's license was released because the word on the street was that they had broken up.
You only write that kind of song out of
Yeah.
massive heartbreak, right?
But also what to know in this situation is she was probably like 15 or 16 and he was like 18, 19. But Olivia releases this song, Driver's License, a hit. This girl is the next Ariana Grande, 100%. She's a superstar. But what happened was Joshua Bassett, word on the street, was dating other Disney Channel celeb from Girl Meets World / singer, Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, no. And in Driver's
double
License,
dipping?
well, no, it's rumored that they again, all rumors. We don't even have confirmation that they were ever together. So they broke up, and then he started dating Sabrina Carpenter, who is blonde. And if you'll remember the line in the song, you're probably with that blonde girl now, the one who always made me so insecure. And she also said she was older than her. And then all of that drama happened, and people were like, whoa, crazy. It was even made fun of on SNL. Poor Joshua Bassett. That child's life is just forever connected to the song. Same with like Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. But new drama surfacing. A second song is released. She released Deja Vu.
Love Deja Vu.
This one is more of a diss track than the last one. This one is like, you're probably taking her to eat strawberry ice cream with one spoon, which is what we did. And if this will make you feel old, she's like, you probably introduced her to Billy Joel and let her listen to Uptown Girl. And I was like, people didn't know who Billy Joel was?
You've never heard Uptown Girl?
You never heard Uptown Girl? Okay, that's weird.
You zygote.
Yes. So then there was some drama about people liking different posts and whatnot. The reason you're going to start seeing them more in the media now, and we're going to hopefully get some confirmation.
Are they together in season 2 of High School Musical?
Yeah,
the musical,
so
the series?
they're dating long distance. You have to watch it for yourself to see what happened.
I feel like
to
that
see the
always
drama
happens
unfold.
in high school dramas is like somebody goes off to college.
That's very real.
Yes, but they also dropped a song today, a duet. It was kind of hard to listen to because it's one of those songs where they're kind of singing at the same time, and you're like, my brain can't make out the words. It also lightly sounds like Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh, what?
But it's a hit. It's a bop. Every song in that show is a bop.
They dropped that song today, Olivia.
Yes, this
and
morning.
Joshua?
From the show. It was a clip from the show.
From the show.
I was like, season 2 is coming
music
out.
together, then they probably made up. But no, it's from the show.
So people are like, is it a PR stunt? Is it this? Is it that?
It's all a PR
I mean, they thought it was, but how is that a good thing for Joshua Bassett or Sabrina Carpenter? They look like poo-poo heads.
Well, no press is bad press. Poo-poo heads.
I guess. I mean, now us in our 30s are all like talking about a 18-year-old's relationship on a podcast.
Relationship. Though I do love that she's leaving us like clues through her songs.
Like hidden mix.
She's so smart. She's just like little breadcrumbs. She's like, oh, blonde girl. Oh, Billy Joel. Oh, we used to share jackets and everyone knows that. Oh.
Yeah.
That was a thing too. That was a thing too. But you'll see it on TikTok. People choose sides. A lot of side choosers.
Whose side are you on, Becky?
You know, I try not to be on anyone's side because, again, they are children and I'm an adult. So that's odd. But if I had to say that someone made more hits, I mean, Olivia Rodrigo's been on like the Hot 100 for however long. Her songs are bops. Joshua Bassett's songs are less of a bop, but I think he's a good actor.
Okay.
I think he's a cute little actor.
Coming from Becky, that means a lot.
Yeah, good little child actor. They're all good little child actors on that show.
They're all actually really young. They're not like 25-year-olds playing teens.
One of the boys in the first season, I think, was 21, but I think you don't ever see Olivia, who was like 15 or 16 at the time, kiss him. They're like dating, but they never like kiss. I think they were like, Julie and the Phantoms did. They were like, this is probably weird.
Can we go off about the 25-year-old actors who play like 15-year-olds?
Yeah.
Guys, have you seen Riverdale?
Have you guys seen Pen 15?
And then when you're an actual 15-year-old, you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, you're like, why aren't my muscles that big? And it's like, because you're a child.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. It absolutely drives me nuts. I mean, I do enjoy my fair share of those like teenage dramas where I'm lusting after these 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's why they do it, is so that 35-year-old moms could be like, damn.
Yeah.
I'll watch this with my kid.
I was rewatching Boy Meets World with my sister and Zach a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my God, these actors.
Yeah.
Growing up, our Boy Meets World with Topanga and Corey and Sean, it wasn't hot, guys. It was very tame.
Yes.
I thought it was hot when I was back there.
We were their age.
Yeah.
But I mean, my mom wasn't looking at Jonathan Taylor Thomas and being like, damn. No, like that kid with his bowl cut, like,
He was
please.
like, oh, that's a cute kid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, cute kid. And then, here we are with posters on our walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Do kids do posters on their walls?
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe
I don't
it's
know
just
any
photos
kids.
on their phone.
Maybe it's just photos on their phone.
Yeah, maybe photos on their phone.
It just,
The new posters on the wall.
Yeah.
I'd like to think so.
I'd like to think so.
I think
too.
that'd be cute.
Yeah.
They're like a little Olivia Rodrigo poster. She's just like, such a little star.
Who did you have on your wall?
Johnny Depp, Eminem, Jimmy
Eminem.
Fallon.
Wow.
Guys, I was from a certain time and I grew up in the Midwest. Marshall Mathers was everyone's friend.
Who was on your wall?
Who's on my wall? I definitely had Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes.
Early on. Trying to think who else. Leonardo DiCaprio.
A must.
Yeah. I dug that like long sort of bowl cut hair.
In Romeo and Juliet, the scene around the fish tank, you're just like,
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I was very jealous of Claire Danes.
I still am.
Still am.
Still am.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that she could be so close to him.
And she's just so wonderful and beautiful and talented.
Is Homeland still on?
No.
Anybody know
I
Homeland?
don't think so. I thought
show-
I watched all of it.
They
It
really
was
made
so
a lot of
good.
seasons
I
out
liked
of it.
Homeland.
That Damien, what's his name?
Yeah.
He can get it.
Yeah.
He could get it.
It
He had like daddy energy. You know?
Big daddy energy.
He was
Big
like,
Damien energy.
okay, Damien. And then you found out he was British and you were like, okay, Damien.
Wait, that's the same guy who's in Billions, right? The redhead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He's British.
Homeland petered
He was
off
British.
though. There just became too
damn.
many episodes.
Yeah.
But Claire Danes, amazing.
It's amazing. Stardust. Ugh, beautiful film.
Love
Beautiful.
her. I think I had NSYNC on my wall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was Boy Band Central.
Nice.
I think I
Backstreet
chose
Boys?
them over Backstreet Boys.
Really?
Chose a side.
I always
Joe
chose
Jonas.
Backstreet Boys. Joe Jonas.
Yes.
Mags. I love it.
At least she picks the good
And Aaron
Jonas.
Carter.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Those were my.
What a cutie.
Yeah. That was my room.
I Backstreet Boys over NSYNC any day. Yeah, I know.
I think I
You
really
want- you wanna
connected.
fight?
Yes. Let's do it.
I think I
Mom
really connected
fight.
to the fact that Justin Timberlake was from Memphis and we shared the same driving instructor.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do
That's
you
a deep connection?
Did your driving instructor tell you that?
I feel like Justin Timberlake touched that steering wheel.
No, not like that. Just they Tom to drive.
Yeah, I know. Right.
She's like, I'm going to touch it and get his DNA.
Wait, this takes
5-second rule.
This takes us back. Yeah, I had Justin Timberlake's skin on my skin.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, it has been a roller coaster for both you, the audience, and us,
And,
the participants.
if you made it through this one, you're a true fan.
You're a trooper.
We went everywhere.
And we applaud you.
We covered the 5-second rule. We covered millennial hairstyles. We covered High School Musical, the series, drama.
We covered Breakfast of Champions.
That's
Breakfast of
right.
Champions. But guys, send us. We really are going to do a questions episode.
Yeah.
So this
Very
That's
soon.
happening.
Send us your questions. Any question you have, within reason, and we'll answer it.
And go off in the comments, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, if you
yeah.
know who they are.
Backstreet's back.
All right.
Listen, download us, subscribe where you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, rate and review.
Those things help us out.
Yeah. But guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks so much for sitting with us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.